Hey, what's up, my fellow DEGENs? It's your boy at Mushroom Philly, Mushroom MMA on YouTube, baby. Wow, a couple more ass plays last week. Made a little bit of money. The Holloway. Oh, that was last week. What the hell did I make? Oh, I was on both sides of the fight. I ended up picking Cyril Gane as one of my picks, but I also had Pavlovich KO, so I at least made some kind of money on that. But that's last week. Let's get on with this week. So I guess we're going to talk about UFC Vegas 72. Song Yadon, right? Yeah, the new main event. All right, let's see who we got out there. Let's put the glasses on. Let's take the hat off and maybe put a tie on because we mean fucking business. Damn, I cursed already. All right, let's see what we got in my chat. As per usual, I got my chronic conversation guys out there. Mushroom City, yes, yes. TV Scouting with the yes, yes. Here's my man. Who's my man? Victor De Jesus. What do you got here? Yeah, what's up, Mushroom and my fellow DEGENs? Let's make our best out of this weird-ass card. Yeah, you're right about it. Let's try to do it. And yes, my man Daz. All right, we got people filing in here. I know I got a couple other shows I'm competing against tonight. It is what it is. There's always the future. My man Bill Hudson, longtime personal friend of mine. Bill, welcome to the show. Appreciate you and all your support. As always, everybody out there. That's right, Daz. Business time. Next time I'll wear a fucking tie if I have to. But let's get it started. So yeah, as everybody knows, not the best card. Sometimes there's opportunities on our cards. Pick the right spots. We can still make some money. I mean, that's what we're here to do. I'm going to try to give you my best analysis and breakdown and predictions for every fight. I'm definitely not betting every fight. I'll have every fight in one shape or form in some kind of a fucking DEGEN parlay. I'll have like 10 of them out. Just, something's going to hit soon. Again, I used to kill on the parlays. Been on a little down streak. That's okay. Time to step that shit the fuck up. Like I said, not the best card, but let's go pick our spots. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching. Everybody's watching in the future. Everybody watching 10,000 years from now. I hope everybody learned a little bit of something. And listen, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But then again, if you do that, it'll probably bring right to my fucking cell phone. So I just don't do that because I'm trying to do a show at the moment. And, tail at your own risk. But let's get started. UFC Vegas 72. The first fight of the night, I have it as Haley Cowan versus Jamie Lynn Horth. Let's start off on the Cowan side. All right. Finally, maybe making her UFC debut, I guess. She got some power in her hands. She comes forward. She's tall, long, athletic. She's got fast kicks, and she's got a pretty decent head kick. She's bully style on the cage, too. Strong in the clinch. If she can get it down, she's actually got some decent ground and pound. Not the best showing on Dana White Contender Series. I think she went to split, so not the best showing. She has good cardio. Another thing I like in a fighter, because there's a couple fighters on this card that have shitty fucking cardio, if you know what I'm saying. So, again, there's some red flags on this side. Her inability to make a fight, you know what I'm saying? I know maybe it's not always her fault, but still, come on, there's something to be said about that. It was his third time or fourth time's the charm. She's not the most technical fighter out there. She doesn't react the best to shots either, in my opinion. Man, Matt, she makes mistakes, man. She makes mistakes down there. And her sub defense isn't all that great. And she only loses by finish. I don't think she's lost by decision at all. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You got Jamie Lynn Horth making her UFC debut. I think she has no losses, right? And she's well-rounded, and all her wins are by finish. Now, she is making her bantamweight debut. She's an okay kickboxer. She's got some power in her hands. She got that Muay Thai base. And when she's on the ground, she's hunting for subs. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Again, I think the moving around the weight to me is always a red flag. And she's not as strong, I don't think, as Haley going here. And Cowan's fucking athletic as well. And I think Horth just had some kind of like a knee surgery or some shit like that. So, yeah, man. I guess what that all adds up to is I don't know if Cowan gets the finish because whenever a fighter has no losses, I always, try to hate or try to avoid betting them to get finished because you don't know if they're going to. I mean, obviously they're durable enough. She made it through all these fights and has one of them. So she obviously hasn't lost by finish. Obviously there's something said about some kind of durability, I guess. But I think when it comes down to it, I think just my prediction for this fight is going to be Haley Cowan, round 3/decision. So that's what we got on that one. Not, really anticipating having much on that fight. Maybe on 1 or 2 DEGEN parlays, I'll have something on there. But my man Patrick, addicted to combat, one sharp guy. I'll tell you that, man. If you guys aren't, watching him, please give him a follow. Check out his YouTube channel. He's a sharp guy. He always has sharp guests. I mean, the guy puts in a lot of work, and he's got results. So it's definitely working out, and somebody you should definitely check out. We're gonna move on up the card. I might have the order just a tad messed up, but I think I got it right after like the 3rd or 4th fight. I'm gonna go Journey Newsom versus Marcus McGee. Let's start with the Newsom side. I have a lot more, knowledge about the Newsom side than I did say what I do on the other side. Jordan Newsom, power in his hands. He's got those kind of knockouts where you're like knocked the fuck out. Some of his knockouts. He uses his kicks. He's also well-rounded because he's a BJJ black belt. He can get takedowns. Will he? Who knows? More UFC experience. He's fought the better competition, and he's been on a full kit. All right, red flags. We know he can be low volume. He does have poor takedown defense as well, and he's not the best grappler, but he's definitely better than McGee. I'll just say that much. Didn't get to do a heck of a lot of research on McGee. From what I see, I mean, look, obviously making his UFC debut, he's got some power in his hands. He's got 100% knockout rate, so 6 KOs, and it's not like he's first round or bust because he's actually I think he has them here and there, so I think they're staggered between rounds. So I think he's actually done them in the 3rd round as well. So I guess he carries his power. But man, I think this is a step up from anybody he's ever fought before. Even though Newsom's not great, but I'm saying I think he's definitely a step up. It's very short notice. It's very short notice. We'll just find out yesterday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. Yeah, the catch weight. And when the little bit I did see of him, I actually did see him kind of get out wrestled as well. So yeah, a lot of red flags on that side. The short notice is absolutely a killer. I do like Journey Newsom. I think at some point he gets tired. I think maybe the other guy just gets tired. I think it's too much for him. I think the guy's going to go balls to the wall in the fucking 1st round. Newsom survives. You're here to surviving the storm a couple times in some of my breakdowns this week as well, because there are some fighters that absolutely just need to survive the storm, and they're going to win the fight. And I think Journey Newsom's going to be one of them. I think he will probably win inside the distance. Just a prediction, no bet. See what we got going on here. Gotta have you back on real soon, dude. Miss you. Yeah, brother. I'll do it anytime. Like I said, Patrick, I'll work with you anytime. We're going to have to do something to distinguish the both of us when we're on the same screen. Maybe, they might not know who's who. Both really big guys. Both have a lot of smoke coming out of our mouths. Yours from cigars, mine from marijuana. But hell, I've actually heard that some people actually combine the two. They have taken the outside of the cigar and taken all that cigar stuff out, and then they put my good marijuana stuff on the inside, and they put it back together and get a little lick like that. And next thing you know, yeah, we're talking some good smoke. But I digress. Let's see. But yeah, anytime, Patrick, hit me up. Got my DM anytime. Just hit me up. I'll do it. Another fight here, moving on up the card, where it's another replacement short notice. Josh Quinlan and Trey Waters. Now, he might be the guy. I might have just met boss something. He might be the guy that just, no. Okay, here we go. All right, so Josh Quinlan, 4-0-1 in his last 5. He's a BJJ guy, 30 years old, no losses. He's got that one touch knockout power in his hands, 100% finish rate, and he can get them both because he has a decent sub game as well. He's on a full camp. He was preparing for a fight. Red flag, I don't know if he has the greatest strike defense. And another thing, not on the juice anymore, supposedly. We'll see. Hopefully he's real fucking juiced up because I'm with Quinlan on this one. But, yeah, let's go on the Trey Waters side. Again, didn't do a lot of research on Waters. He's making his UFC debut. The guy does have powers in his hands. He's big for the division. He has an 80% finish rate. Look, there's going to be violence in this fucking fight. Violence, baby. I'm going to love this fight, and everybody out there is going to too. But, man, making his UFC debut, he keeps his hands low. He's hittable, man. He has that tall man fucking defense. Like, man, chin the fuck up. I hate that fucking style. And he's taking damage just like 2 weeks ago. 2 weight cuts in 2 weeks. Yeah, a lot not to like, man. And Quinlan, now look, Trey Waters is no slouch. I think if he was on a full camp, I would think that this fight is much closer than what it is. But the way it stands, super short notice. Quinlan, I think, is going to, I don't know if he's going to go through the guy, but I think he is going to win inside the distance. Not sure what round, thinking maybe like a round 2, something like that. So if that's how you want to look at Quinlan. Inside the distance, however, is one of Mushroom MMA's official bets that I'll be playing this weekend. I think I have a price on that somewhere. No, I don't. I think it's like minus 120 on my book. So something like that. So I'll be playing that one. Let's see what we got in the chat. Oh, we got Jenna Marie. Love it. All right. Thank you. I appreciate all your support as always. I appreciate everybody that's out there in the chat. Everybody that's out there watching, not in the chat. But if you guys are out there, you can hit the thumbs up, give me a like, love it, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, look at this fucking weirdo I watch, but he's pretty cool and he actually makes some money. So, whatever we can do to get this thing going. But again, I digress. And let's move on up the card. Stephanie Egger versus Irina Alekseeva. Let's start on the Stephanie Egger side. She's 3-2 in her last 5. She's got that like judo style. She's 34 years old. Yeah, she does the judo trips and she can get takedowns. She's good on the ground. She looks for subs. The top pressure, a lot to like about her look. Compared to her opponent in this matchup, she's got more UFC experience, obviously, and she's fought way better competition. Not way better, but better competition. And she has been finishing 4 out of her last fights. I think she's finished as well. Yeah, she's doing her thing out there. Terrible on the feet. Probably way better than her opponent on the ground. Obviously, probably not as good on the feet. So we know what she needs to do. Does she know what she needs to do? I think she knows what she needs to do. Irina Alekseeva, 4-1 in her last 5. 30 years old, 32 years old. Yeah. She's got that Sambo style, 3-time world Sambo champ or something like that. Look, she comes forward. She wins bombs from her hips. She's aggressive. She's the Russian Ronda Rousey. I'm not sure what that means. Because I don't even know what the fuck the American Ronda Rousey is anymore. What the fuck is she? She's in the WWE. Oh, better not talk bad about the WWE. They're now sister fucking companies with our beloved UFC. I don't want to get into how much of a mockery I think that is, but yeah, man, fucking right. Yeah. But she's not real strong. She's bad, bad on the mat. She makes mistakes. That's not going to be a good thing here. Definitely not. She doesn't check kicks when she's on her feet as well. I don't think she has much of that to worry about. But she does overextend herself and does get herself taken down that way. Like I said, no Russian Ronda Rousey. I don't even get it. Went from one armbar, like that's it. Like I already said, it's one armbar, and she's the Russian Ronda Rousey. Look, I think Eggers is, steps above her. I think her UFC experience is going to show here. It's going to shine, as a matter of fact. Don't know how many times it's going to take on the ground or how many takedowns it's going to get, but I think she's going to lock it in. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going Stephanie Egger. God, I hate to do sub and something freaky happens, so I didn't want to play her inside the distance. Actually, not a player. It's going to be my pick for the fight. So we got out here. Oh, man. Okay. Anthony W., let's fucking go, buddy. Yeah, better late than never. You're right, brother. I appreciate the support any way, shape, or form. If you're done here, you can always, check it out again. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, tell a friend, all that good stuff. My man, Victor Hey Zeus. Yeah. Hey, Mushroom, you were talking about Newsom McGee, but then you switched to Cleveland Warriors and your breakdown. What is my play on Newsom McGee? I thought I did say it. I am going, you know what? I didn't write my play down. That's what happened. Look, I left it blank. So you can see my little, so I'm picking, where's my camera? Oh, there's no way off. Oh, there it is. So I'm picking Newsom. I just didn't have it. Yeah, I think the play is going to be Newsom, probably inside the distance, maybe late, something like that. I thought I said it. It's quite possible I didn't. I do smoke a little bit of marijuana here and there. I tried it before. It was pretty good. So I think I'll probably try it again. I might even try it again sometime during the show. You know what I'm saying? That's how good it is. But, yeah. Okay, so, where am I at? Okay, got it. Let's go to Cody Durden versus Charles Johnson. Now, I feel like I got burned last time. Even though I watched, here's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but when I have money on a fight and I'm watching the fight, and if you ask me 5 minutes after the fight what happened, it's like I can't really tell you what just happened. I can rewatch it. Of course, it's always mostly because I'm biased to the one side that I have to bet on. And I get Johnson slowed down late, but I really think he did enough in 1 and 2 that I thought he should have taken that fight. But let's start with the breakdown for this fight. So we got Cody Durden, who's a good wrestler. He's a chain wrestler. I think he gets like 4 takedowns a fight. The guy does his fucking thing. At a 41% accuracy or something like that. So not bad. Dives to your legs. And when he gets you down there, he's got decent ground and pound. He'll get your guard and pound the fuck out of you. On his feet, though, he does have some powers. His guy's got knockouts. And I think his power, I think, nowadays his power, I think, is earlier than it would be later. And his looping shots, not super great on the feet, in my opinion, but he does have, and also his poor sub defense. And I don't know that his UFC competition was that high, to be honest with you. And like I said about his guy, I think he can slow down late. I really do. Yeah, let's go on the other side of the fight. Listen, I like Charles Johnson, energy. Love him, dude. 3-2 in his last 5. Maybe he could be even 5-0 in his last 5. At least 4-1 in his last 5. 32 years old, Muay Thai striker. Technical, fast hands, volume. Oh, he's definitely the better striker. Absolutely the better striker in this fight. With a 3-inch reach advantage. And the guy's long. There are guys that are long, and he's a guy who's long and knows how to use it. And he can pressure you. Those combos too. He's way better on the feet, like I said, in this fight. And he has a pretty, not great, but I'd say like around the 60% takedown defense, which is not too shabby. Look, if you get him down, he has a good get-up game as well. And listen, the guy, he has good sub-defense while he's down there, good get-up game. I'm not too concerned about that stuff. He's got cardio. He's durable. This time, I think he's on a full camp, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy keeps active. And I know he lost to Makayev, but he stuffed, not all of them, but he stuffed some takedowns from him. I think the key is stuff a couple of these takedowns here. I think Durden tries to do himself, tries to get it in so hard that he's just going to burn himself out late. I know Johnson starts slow. I know he kind of almost gives away round one a lot. I didn't think he did so much in his last fight. Let's say hopefully this time he comes out a little faster. But I'm going to go back to the well on this one. I'm going to do the same play I had the last time Charles Johnson fought, and that is Charles Johnson round 3/decision play. That's actually going to be one of my official. I don't know where my camera is. See that? Oh, yeah, you can see it. See the little check mark? Yeah, that's the official one right there. All right, moving on up the card. Oh, wow, you can actually see my sloppy-ass handwriting on there as well. Little crypt notes. I got these little tiny crypt notes I'm working off of. All right, but moving on up the card. Jake Collier versus, it's Martin Boudet versus Jake Collier. I think that's the way they have it. Sorry, Martin Boudet, 5-0 in his last 5, 31 years old. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. The guy's a true heavyweight. Power in his hands, 7 KOs. And I think his last loss was in like October of 2017, something like that. Guy's been on a tear. He's got decent footwork. He comes forward. Good knees in the clinch. Good pressure on the cage. I like that. Win some minutes there. He's got okay takedown defense. Look, if you get it down, he's actually got some BJJ. He's going to land the bigger shots, in my opinion, in this fight. I like his cardio. He's hittable. He's got that negative strike differential. Oh, man. And it can be low volume. Oh, God. Another kind of like slow starter, in my opinion. But I kind of like him in this one. But let's go on the other side of this fight. You got Jake Collier, as Uncle Weezy calls him, fat-ass Jake Collier. He's an okay striker, in my opinion. He does have volume. He's got fast hands. I think he has maybe more UFC experience. Maybe he's fought a little bit of better competition. The guy can get takedowns, but man, I think he's got suspect cardio. So does he really want to be fucking wrestling around with another fucking heavyweight? Does he really want to fucking do that and just burn himself out? He's also pillow fisted. I don't see him putting Boudet away. If anybody's got the fucking power in this fight, it's Martin Boudet for sure. I think you can whoop this dude. I really think you can whoop him. Now, again, like I said, Boudet, not the best, not the fastest starter. God, just do it. Just come in there once, do it fast. Maybe don't burn yourself out either. But I think if they go tank for tank, I think Boudet can take it. A lot of sharp people I see are out there on Boudet. I'm on Boudet, as a matter of fact. I like Boudet by KO. I think it could be, like I said, he has power in his hands. And I think, I think maybe Collier can slow down late. Yeah, man, I think there's some quit in Collier. I really do. Yeah, I'm definitely on Boudet. I like Boudet by knockout, like I said. Not an official play as of yet. Didn't get to the window with it as of yet. But I do like it, for sure. Here's a fight I've been going back and forth on. But before I do, let's see who's in my comments. Oh, shit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, he did come at the perfect time. Yep. It is so sketch the cat. Respect for putting your name on the side. Yeah, I have no problem, dude. I'm degenerate as fuck. Justin Fulllegus, my man. That's just cool as a beer. If you take a beer out of the equation, then you should be remembering. Oh yeah, well I guess that's true. Not addictive. Not addictive. I don't know if we're going to get along right away because of your name. Non-addictive. It seems to me I've always liked things that are addictive. I'm sure you have good information. Just need a desk, a mic. Your quality is worse than Uncle Weezy. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. Non-addictive. Yeah, I already don't like that, so I can see why your name is non-addictive. I see what you did there. Why, my friend can barely make it halfway through the fights before he's being drawn on. Oh my god, that's right. Look, no worries. I don't worry about that shit. But like I said, we're going back and forth with this fight. So we got Marcos Rogerio de Lima versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Is that what it is? Yeah, something like that. Let's start with the de Lima side. He's 3-2 in his last 5, 37 years old. I think they have him listed as a striker. I think he's a kickboxer. He's got power in his hands. Man, he's got real good leg kicks. And body and head kicks as well. He can wrestle. He can grapple. BJJ black belt. More UFC experience. I think he's fought the better competition, in my opinion. I think he's dangerous early, which I guess you can kind of see where my breakdown's going to go. Yeah, man. I'm not sure. Like, he's got suspect cardio. He's got poor sub defense. I think he has, was it 6 sub losses, something like that. I don't think he has much to worry about here as far as subs go, but you never know. I mean, I think Acosta does have 1, so I mean, let's go on the Waldo Cortez Acosta side. He's 5-0 in his last 5. He's a striker. 31 years old, no losses. He's a good boxer. He's got power in his hands. He can actually put some volume. He can put some pace. He's got a pretty good jab too. He's athletic. He's fast. He's got decent leg kicks of his own. In this fight, he's going to have a 3-inch reach advantage. I think, again, he's a natural heavyweight, so I always like that. Good cardio, durable. I like a lot on the Acosta side. I think he needs to survive another one that needs to survive an early onslaught of the leg kicks, maybe a takedown or two where this guy tries to take his fucking neck. And this is a step up in competition for him, in my opinion. I know he struggles with leg kicks too, man. But I think he has to have worked on that. He has to have seen how bad it was when he was getting the fucking leg chopped out from under him. Like, he has to work on that. If I know that, and I smoke a bunch of pot, and this dude does nothing but MMA for a living, he should fucking know that. Put it together, dude. If not, fire your fucking coach. I'll coach you on Zoom like this, and I'll just be like, listen, dude, do your thing, and I'll just tell you what the fuck to do. Like, check the fucking kicks. Learn how to check kicks, dude. That's it. So there's good advice already. And if you want to give me a portion of your coach's paycheck this week, and because it works, then feel free to do that. I definitely appreciate it. But man, and he also has a shitty ground game. That being said, yeah, the only thing that bothers me is like I said, just an early onslaught. If he didn't learn how to fucking check kicks, he better fucking do it the first or second time he gets fucking kicked. So I'm gonna take the Acosta side. No bet. I actually like Acosta to win. Probably by knockout. If he's gonna finish him, I don't see him subbing him. Although De Lima does have that fucking terrible fucking sub defense. I wonder what an Acosta fucking sub would pay. A club and sub situation. Hit him on the feet, get him on the ground, get some ground and pound, kiss up his neck, boom. You never know. Yeah, I kind of like it. Let's see what we got going on in my chat. I got one man here. Oh, my man George, I see in here. Let's see new comments here. There it is. My man Daz. Yup. Let's see what we got. Yeah, big baby buddy. Let's go. Yeah, what's up, man? Let's see who we got here. We got George. What's up, Mushroom? All right, how you doing, George? I'm from New Jersey. Wish I could be there with you and MMA Twitter boys at UFC 288. Yeah, there's a lot of guys from MMA Twitter that are going to be at UFC 288. So I'm actually going to be sitting right next to my man, MMA Propaholic, Brandon. You all know him. Great guy in this community. Sharp guy, as a matter of fact. He started doing his own full card breakdown shows. I check him out every week. You know, he's doing a great job. He's a sharp guy. He makes money. You guys should go pay his site a visit, subscribe to his channel, give him a like. He's a really good guy. He's a good supporter of the community as well. Who else is going to be there? Oh, I have Chronic Combat Conversations. I have TB and Guru are going to be there, not sitting with us, but they are going to be in attendance. And we're all talking about maybe getting together, tailgating, something like that, getting some kind of group picture or something, you know, things like that, some video, whatever we can do. I also know that Mike Couch Warrior will be in attendance, as a matter of fact, too. Hopefully he's another guy I can get to do some tailgating with, have a couple beers. It's going to be great to meet these guys in person. I already met the Chronic Conversation dudes. Those guys are great dudes. Hung out with them, had a great time. Yeah, man, I can't wait. UFC 288. Can't fucking wait. Let's see who's here. Oh, my man, Justin. He puts my little thing up. I love that thing. It's fucking awesome. And he put the king symbol in the Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Twitter seems on Lima because his kicks, etc. But I took Costa KO 2-3. Love to play, Daz. I'm right there with you, buddy. I love it, man. When I hear a sharp guy like Daz is on a play that I like, just boost my confidence. I might even put a little more on that play now because of that. All right, let me see. Oh, man, I'm so bad with my fucking comments. Okay, I want Cejudo to win and get a featherweight title. Shot so he can go. What's that? First, oh man, I keep hiding it. First 3 division champ, even though Volk is a different beast. May the best man win. Wow, beautiful, man. Yeah, I'd love to see it, dude. Man, triple champ. How about that? All right, look. Let's move on up the card. So we have Julian Erosa versus Fernando Padilla. Julian Erosa, 3-2 in his last 5. He's a striker. He's 33 years old. He's also kind of well-rounded. He's got power in his hands. He's long for the division. He uses his length well. Decent volume, pressure. He comes forward. He got pace. He can wrestle. I mean, he gets 2 takedowns a fight. He's got good cardio. Got good club and stuff if he gets you on the fucking ground, too. Listen, he's chinny. He's hittable. And, man, he gets knocked the fuck out of line. And he puts himself in that position because he's just that kind of fighter. Like, even though he's chinny, he don't give a fuck. He'll fucking stand right the fucking front of you and throw down and fucking trade. Doesn't bother me much. Hope his chin holds up in this one because you'll see where I'm going. But Padilla, 4-1 in his last 5, 26 years old, making his UFC debut. Yeah, the kid's got power in his hands. He does that pocket boxing. Again, I worry about Erosa's chin a little bit. He also has good knees in the clinch. Worry about Erosa's chin a little bit. Elbows in close. Great. He's long and rangy. Gets you down. He hunts for subs. The guy's never been finished. So kind of adorable. Yeah, but that's where it ends. There's a lot of shitty stuff about this dude. His fight IQ. Man, I don't know about it. Plus, didn't he just have a fight that canceled in October for some sort of an injury or something like that? I thought October? Yeah. If anybody knows what that injury was, please let me know. I would love to know. I didn't really look into it. He's got poor takedown offense and defense. Poor striking defense. He accepts the bottom. He gets stuck on his back. Oh, man, a lot not to like. He loses when he steps up, and I think this is a step up. And he doesn't have that much UFC experience. So I'm going to back Julian Erosa in this fight. I think he could win by 3rd round / decision. Again, I don't know if he puts this kid away. Does hit fucking hard, man. Rosa does hit fucking hard. Maybe smart. Maybe takes the kid down. Gets 2 takedowns, 1 in each round. Keeps the kid down there, beats him up a little bit, wins some minutes. He finishes him late. That's what I'm banking on. So my pick, at least, will be Julian Erosa, round 3/decision. Let me see. Costa, yeah. Oh, Victor, again, another really sharp guy. If you see this guy in my chat and he says anything about a pick, pay heed. Check it out. Write it down. Take notes. Because he's sharp as fuck as well. I get a lot of sharp people in my chat. I may not have a lot of people in here, but the quality, not quantity, but the quality of fucking people I get in my chat is one thing. And that's for sure. They are fucking good. Sharp dude. What he says, pay attention. I like that he's on Costa because I'm on Costa as well. That makes me feel great. And that's where it ends. No idea why, but I bet Padilla at plus 130. I mean, he's got power in his hands and a Rosa's chain. There's a great reason to bet Padilla. You know, I think if Padilla wins, it could be a finish. In fact, it might even be a knockout. Daz, you might just play knockout and sprinkle a little less than what you're going to put on his. That might be his money line almost. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I kind of like it as well. A little sprinkle on that. But I like Erosa 3rd round/decision as my play. No official bet, but I like it as a play. Let's see. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'd fuck me. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Quality. You're the man, brother. You're the man. Anthony W., another guy who's always in my chat, always got sharp opinions, always makes me laugh in here. You guys all make me laugh. You guys crack me the fuck up. That's crazy. You know what? Look, man, we've been going through all these fights. I got a couple left. I mean, we might as well just hit it. Fuck it. Smoking with you right now, brother. Try not to cough. Try to be professional about it. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Somehow I'm just never professional. I don't know how that happens, but. Pretty good. Puff, puff. No pass. I'm just puffing. I'm not passing. So I've been hitting this thing. It's called Buds of Steel. That's what I'm hitting, Daz. Pink Kush here vaped in my Mighty. Nice. A Mighty, is that the name of your pen or gun or battery or whatever you call it? Nice. Awesome, dude. Might as well take one more and then we can get through these last couple fights and maybe I'll answer some questions and or maybe I'll let you people go so you can go listen to some other real good cappers. I do appreciate everybody out there. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. But this one's for you. Smart man. I'm not going to, mute it. I mean, I smoked a bunch of pot. I probably should cough, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what Dad's got. Storz Nickel Vape, Mighty Plus. Nice. Oh, I don't think I've ever done that yet. Have I ever pounded anybody I did the wrong hand? Well, I'm a right-hander, so wait. Where's the camera? I'm so bad with my camera. There you go. Anthony W., there you go. My man Daz, Justin Villegas, Victor De Jesus, Jenna, Everybody out there that's always out there, there's a pound. Appreciate you guys as always. Hope I keep you a little entertained and didn't waste too much of your time. Oh, man. How about this? Does anybody have time for a joke? You guys have time for a joke? So I went to the doctor, right? And the doctor told me I had to stop masturbating. And when I asked him why, he said because he was trying to give me an examination. What a weirdo. Now, stick to my day job? I should, because I'm already doing this as a night job, and I'm not doing too good at this. And now the joke is just fucking terrible. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. Oh, well. Moving on up the card. Justin Villegas, thank you for tuning in. Good luck on your bets, my brother. Thank you for all your support. Have a great night. Thank you. Somebody liked it. Somebody liked the joke. That's good. Now I'm going to have to think of one every week now. Jesus. All right, let's go. Move on the card. We got Rodolfo Vieira versus Cody Brundage. Rodolfo Vieira, 3-2 in his last 5. He's a BJJ guy, 33 years old. World BJJ champ. He's a BJJ black belt. Good grappler. He's got explosive takedowns when he gets them. He's a okay striker. He does have some fucking power in his hands. But man, he's not the best wrestler. It's like him getting it to the ground is worlds apart from what he could do when he got you on the ground. And his poor striking defense. I hear a lot of rips about his cardio. I've seen it, but I think I've also seen him get to hasn't he won or lost by decision? Like, I think he's been like, maybe people are looking too much into that, but it does have me worried again. So again, I'm considering anything I would pick on Vieira. I'm thinking I would pick on the under 1.5 or Vieira in the first 2 or something like that. You know, Vieira 1 and 2. I think if let's go on the other side of this fight. Cody Brundage 3-2 in his last 5. He's a wrestler. He comes forward. He's got power in his hands as well. And he throws bombs to get those takedowns. Yeah. I mean, Dad's got a point. You know, will Rodolfo sub 1 while they're dry? Absolutely. Like I just said, absolutely, Daz, because it's going to be early. Look, it's going to be 1 or 2. I don't think, and man, he can straighten his arms trying to get those fucking subs. And if he doesn't fucking get it, he can burn those fucking arms out too, man. But yeah, you're 100% right. I think it's Rodolfo early. If I was to play him at all, maybe even that Rodolfo plus the under 1.5, I would like that play. Or, you know, Rodolfo by submission around 1-2. You could get that as well. Another nice way to look at this fight. Look, Brundage gets 3 takedowns a fight. I've never been super impressed with Cody Brundage, to be honest with you. I think he can survive early, and I think he has to survive early. Like Dad said, I think Vieira's live for a sub in the first 7.5 minutes, so first round and a half or whatever. Anthony, I think it gets a little sketchy for him getting a sub now. He might have some late ones, but you know, I think there's going to be a point where the you know, does Cody really want to wrestle and get on the ground with this guy? You know, there's so many ways to look at it, but I think Cody can do enough. He does get swept on his fucking ground, man. He's bad on his fucking back. Damn, Cody Brundage. Fuck, man. That poor get-up game. So you could tell, back and forth with this fight. I don't know what to do. And Brundage is not the best striker. And he's making a quick comeback. He's making a real quick comeback from that KO. I think it's only like 4 months or something like that. Man. All that being said, my degenerate ass, I think, is going to pick Cody Brundage. I know a lot of people are on Vieira. I see it out there. I see it, and I get why. I know exactly what can happen. But I also think I know what can happen if it doesn't happen early. I think Brunson somehow can take this fight over. Maybe it goes to decision. I hate these fights I already think's going to fucking finish, and they go to decision. And that's the one thing on my fucking 10-leg parlay that doesn't fucking hit, is that minus 600 fight that's supposed to fucking go to decision. It never does. You know what I'm saying? Or isn't supposed to go to decision, and it ends up going. This could go to decision. I kind of like my chances with Brundage when it goes to decision. So just a pick, no official bet, but I like Brundage third round / decision on that. We got the co-main event of the evening. Kyle Morales versus, who's he fighting? Mikhail Olajaychuk. So Kyle Morales, 5-0 in his last fight, last 5, 30 years old. He's a mixed martial artist, I guess you would call him. He's well-rounded. He's got power in his hands. He's got that long karate stance. He's got good strike accuracy, too. Like, his strikes are accurate. He's also, as we know, a slick grappler. He's good in scrambles. And he also has well-timed takedowns, those double legs as well. He's got judo and jiu-jitsu. He's a BJJ black belt, a judo brown belt, I think. And man, I think he's fought decent competition already. Good cardio. God, he leaves his chin up. He does leave his chin up, in my opinion. And they look the best against Baranov. I know they're trying to push this kid, and a lot of people are like, think he's the next coming or whatever, but I'm just saying, wow, man, I don't know. But I do like my chances with the kid anyway. Mikhail Olajaychuk. I got to say that one. He's half Polish. I got to be able to pronounce that, so hopefully I did it right. 4-1 in his last 5. He's 28 years old. He's a striker. And he's a good striker. Fast hands. He's got some fucking power. He's got a lot of knockouts, this guy. He also gets a lot of knockdowns. I think he's got 7 knockdowns in 10 fights or something like that. So, I mean, he does get knockdowns. And 5 of 6 wins, I think, are by KO, something like that. Good cardio, pressure, pace, body work. Love fighters that do body work, because, man, does that fucking take that, that literally takes your gas tank away, man. But his 43% takedown defense, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's enough. And when he gets down there, he's a fucking terrible grappler. He has suspect fucking sub defenses. I think he has 3 losses by sub or something like that. Yeah, it's the classic, striker versus, grappler. But I mean, I think that's what the kid's going to do. He's going to come out and just get this fight to the ground. I hope the kid doesn't fall in love with his hands and wants to stand there in front of this Mikhail, because Mikhail can fucking take your fucking head off. I think the kid's smart. That's one thing about the kid. He has great fight IQ. What's he, a fight nerd or whatever they call him? The reality is, the kid does have great fight IQ. So I think he's going to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And I think the UFC is giving a guy who has been subbed before. And I think this could be a setup to get Kai a finish in the UFC. Yeah, it is 100%. Yep, he has data privilege. It's another gift fight. I think it is. I think he's going to take this guy on the ground. Olajaychuk's going to have nothing for him on his back. He's not going to be able to get up. And I think this is, like I said, I think this is the fucking setup for him to get his finish, finally. I think this is the one. Look, either way, I think this fight probably ends inside the distance because, like I said, Kyle and his fucking chin up kind of scares me when you got a guy who could fucking hit the way old Jason can. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go, but I am going Kyle. I'm going to play him inside the distance. I don't think he gets the knockout, but I don't want to get fucked. But it's either that or I'm going to have him. I think I already have him I do have him on a parlay already. That's right. By submission in a parlay, which I'm going to give you at the end of the show, which is almost here. Thank God for that, huh? I don't know how you people do it, but I do appreciate it. Respect, much appreciation, much love to everybody out there. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, we're at the main event of the evening. Song Yadong versus Ricky Simone. 3-2 in his last 5 for Song Yadong. He's a striker, 25 years old. Man, I think he's still improving. I really do. I think he's still improving. He's a technical striker with power in his fucking hands. And his hands are fast, too. Good footwork. Look, I think he's got good or at least very decent takedown defense. And I think he's got a good get-up game as well. He's 8-2-1, if I'm not mistaken, in the UFC, I think, something like that. And he's athletic. I think he's fought the better brand of competition, obviously. And he's got some knockouts and things on his record, but I think he's kind of durable. He is hittable, though. So that's going to be tested because he is hittable, but not too worried about Ricky Simone's striking. And he does have problems with wrestlers. I get that. I get all that. Let's go on the other side of this fight. You got Ricky Simone. He's 5-0 in his last 5. They had him listed on ESPN as a fucking striker. I mean, but to me, that guy's just like a fucking chain wrestler when he gets out there. He's 30 years old. Like I said, I think he's a chain wrestler. He gets like 5 takedowns a fight, and the guy fucking hunts for subs when he's down there. He does have decent power in his hands, and he got a decent gas tank. I think he's 8-2 in the UFC as well. 8-2 maybe? Yeah, I think so. This is a step up in competition, in my opinion. And him never being to these championship rounds, yeah, I think that plays into Song Yadong's favor. I really do. I think that plays in his favor. I think 5 rounds. I was already on Yadong last time when it was a 3-rounder. I'm going to repeat the bet. I'm just going to go Yadong KO. I think it's even more live now. I'm also going to do a little sprinkle 3, 4, 5 Yadong KO. Watch him sub him in 3, 4, 5. But I want to, I want to do some sprinkle as well with the late round props. Maybe when he's going that long, I think if Yadong's durability holds up and it goes that long, I think Ricky could really, like I said, I think Yadong's got kind of an underrated takedown defense. Like maybe it doesn't look that great on paper, but I mean, I just watch some of them that he's fucking stuffed, and I'm like, he doesn't stuff them all, but he stuffs enough. And man, like I said, he gets right the fuck up when he can. Maybe he tires this kid out. Maybe this kid relentlessly tries to grapple him, and then it's just too much for him in 3, 4, 5. So I do like Yadong by KO as one of my. Let me try to find the fucking camera. This will be fun. Did I do it? Maybe Yadong KO. Yeah, that's why I like in that fight. We got through all those fights. I'm sure by fucking fight day, 2 or 3 more will fucking fight off, and we'll have some kind of Frankenstein fucking fight at some kind of crazy catchweight again. Who knows? But let's get down to some more business. So the final business of the night will be the 4 official bets for the Mushroom MMA channel that I'm putting my money on. If you want to put your money on it, you're welcome. You can either tail or fail or maybe both. So, let's see what happens. But I do like them. So the first one is one I just talked about. It's going to be Song Yadong by knockout. I'm getting it at Bet Rivers at plus 195. So I'm going for the Yadong knockout as number 1 official bet of the Mushroom MMA channel. Mushroom MMA's bet number 2 will be Charles Johnson, 3rd round / decision. This bet should have hit last time. This bet will hit this time. I like it. I'm getting it at plus 150. The 3rd official bet number 3 for the Mushroom MMA channel, will be Caio Bravo submission. I'm going to get at plus 160. That's right, Daz. Don't jinx me because I got him by KO, but you're absolutely right. And I like Quinlan inside the distance or by finish. I think I got it at minus 120 or something like that. So I like those 4 plays. I do have a DEGEN parlay that I want to give out as well. It is a little bit degenerate, so let's see what we can do. So I do like, let's go for my DEGEN parlay. Let's go with the Rosa by finish. Puts it on him. Finishes him. Like I said, you can get a sub. You can knock him out. Either way, I'll take it inside the distance. I am going to go Kai by sub. It's leg 2 of that parlay. Leg 3 of the parlay. Oh, I'm going to learn to do batters. I see a fucking thing right here that says batters. Maybe I'm going to create them before I put the show up and then just hit them. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I have to promise to do something. I don't fucking know because I work all week. I fucking watch fucking fights all week. I'm in everybody's fucking chat. I'm up till like 2 in the morning and I go to work. I fucking get out of bed and in the shower and fucking in my car by like fucking 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So, and then, I mean, like I said, everybody's chat that I do this shows and write all these notes. There's a lot going on. But leg number 3 will be Quinlan by finish, inside the distance, however you play it. And I just threw 2 money lines on. I threw Journey Newsom on the money line and Stephanie Egger on the money line. So I already played this parlay. Oh, I don't have it with me. It's downstairs. Fuck. It's a plus 2,400 pretty much. So it was $20 to win $500. So hopefully that hits. That's the start for the night. I like my single bets that I have. I'm going to do a bunch of other fucking DEGEN parlays. My man Daz knows. Daz, I'm going to start sending you some more shit again, man. I always slack off and never end up sending you this shit by the end of the night. But I appreciate everybody out there. I want to say thanks to who's out there. Okay, Daz, I see out there. Thank you, Daz. Thank you, Anthony W. Thank you, Justin Villegas. Thank you, Victor DeJesus. Thank you, Jenna Murray. Thank you, everybody else who's out there who I didn't mention. Non-addictive. Bad name. Like I said, we're probably not going to get along. If you know anybody named Real Addictive, I'll probably like that person. So, all right. Everybody, thank you for wasting your time. I mean, thank you for watching my show. Much appreciation. Justin Villegas, much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Always support me on Twitter. Always support me on YouTube. Thank you. Just tell a friend, tell a family member, send somebody my way. Thank you. Thank you. Victor DeJesus, you too, sir. Thank you very much. And you have a good night as well. Good luck on all your bets, my good man. Everybody out there, good luck on your bets. Thank you. Yup. Thanks to all and best of luck. Daz, everybody. Look, I can thank people for 10 more minutes, or I can let you people get out and go watch a decent show or go spend some time with your significant others and all that stuff. I guess there's nothing left to say, but let's fucking go! Oh, and violence. Thanks, everybody. One love.